The Railgun, Breaker Shotgun and Shield Generator Backpack have all been nerfed, and we think it's the best thing that could have happened to Helldivers 2. Welcome to a new video where today we're diving deep into the latest update for Helldivers 2, where developer Arrowhead has dropped a new patch, and let me tell you, it is an absolute game changer, and a lot of people are upset. We're kind of happy about it. Now, before we talk about what everyone else on the internet is talking about, which is our beloved Railgun being nerfed to all hell and now it's absolute chaos, we all have PTSD from the horrors of the Helldive missions and we're on the brink of suicide. Let's talk about Planetary Hazards. This is a new addition to the game which introduces environmental challenges such as blizzards, fire tornadoes, which we are really excited for, ion storms, meteor storms, rainstorms, yeah, could have done without this one, and tremors, which also a little bit shit, but we'll get to that in a minute. I, for one, really like this addition to the game because it actually adds a bit of variety to each mission rather than just the same old shit. Although we haven't actually seen a fire tornado because I don't think there's actually any planets that can have them yet, it's a pretty safe bet to assume that it's just going to be a tornado with fire in it. I mean, if you didn't get that, then you might want to, yeah. Who doesn't want to see a swirling column of fire that tears through the battlefield and sets your friends on fire? Who doesn't want to see that? Like I say, I'm really excited to see this, but Ellis, what do you think?
Well, personally, I don't really give a shit.
Alright, well, moving on to meteor storms. If these are active on a planet, then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's just going to fall from the sky at random intervals and your friends are all going to perish. These meteors can cause damage and knock players down, but they can also kill enemies, which is a great thing. And again, even though this can kill you and it can ruin your game and ruin your fun, I think it still is good for the game. It adds variety, it adds something different to each mission rather than, like I say before, like just the same thing over and over. And it is also funny watching your friends die to a meteor. Rainstorms and tremors, probably, I could have done without these, I won't lie to you, they're a bit boring. Now, living in Britain, yeah, we get a lot of rain, so probably could have done without it in the game, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's finally talk about the loadouts. If you've been relying on the Breaker, the Railgun, or the Shield Generator Backpack, which seem to have become the latest meta loadout that everyone with half a brain cell was using, you're gonna want to brace yourself. They've all been nerfed, and I'm sure most of you are debating whether to just give up now and let the Terminids and automations win, but in our opinion, this is the best thing to happen to the game. Calm down, put your pitchfork down. I know a lot of you are still upset about this update, and it's still a bit raw, but do you not think that the Railgun was a little bit overpowered and made the game a little bit too easy? I mean, if you said no, that's fine, you can have your opinion, even though you're wrong. It definitely was overpowered, and you could quite easily one-shot a 30-foot tall Bile Titan, which, let's face it, that doesn't make any sense. The Bile Titans are supposed to be this massive, massive problem and a challenge, and being able to one-shot them, which made the game easier and some may say more fun, sure, but is that what the devs wanted when they were making this game? For these massive bugs that can spit acid in your face and flatten you in one stomp be an easy kill? Probably not. When you get to the higher levels like 7, 8 and 9, they should be stupidly hard to complete. Not some piss easy job that makes the Bile Titans look like maggots. It should be a challenge. Which I think, personally, will keep more players actually engaged and wanting to play the game. People like a challenge. The moment this game becomes too easy to win missions and you can just run around the map doing whatever you want without anything to worry about, it will get boring. This nerf to the meta loadout has definitely upset people for sure, but in our opinion, it'll get more people actually enjoying the game and enjoying the challenge. So really, if you think about it, nerfing the Railgun and everything else might actually be for the best. It genuinely feels wrong saying that, but it's probably right. Ellis, what do you think?
Again, I personally could not give one fuck.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still going to be playing the game, enjoying it, liberating the Terminids and automation scum, and look sexy as fuck whilst doing it. But yeah, we think this update was for the best, and anyone that's still whinging, well, you can just go fuck them.